Tips for how to answer the question, what do you do on a typical day on a Social Security Disability Adult Function Report form? When you apply for Social Security Disability benefits, you're going to be asked to complete an adult function report. It's just one of the many forms that you'll be filling out. What you put on that form can make or break your claim. Now, the adult function report form is going to ask some generic questions. You're going to ask questions about your medical condition, what treatment you're getting, what your response to the treatment is, how that treatment impacts your activities of daily living, and why it is that you would have difficulty working. And again, I want you to be thinking about this in a very specific way. I don't want a generic answer. I don't want you to just write down, I can't work, or I have difficulty working, or I can't do this, or I can't do that. You should be truthful in your answers in completing this form. And I don't want you to exaggerate, but I want you to be thinking backwards. Well, what do I mean by that? When you think about what it is you do during a day, you should be taking out a piece of paper and writing on the left-hand side of this piece of paper what it is that you do. And don't say you really don't do anything or you don't have a typical day, and leave it at that, because that's not going to work. As we work this through, I know that you may have organized your day around what you need to do to take care of your personal needs and things around the house. You may have actually modified your environment. You may have modified, your day in innumerable ways. But I want you to think about from the time you get up to the time you go to bed. Now, what is it that you do to take care of your personal needs, and what problems do you have taking care of your personal needs? It might be you have trouble getting in and out of bed, bathing, dressing, cooking, or eating. You might then, after you make breakfast, you might be able to do something light, like maybe wipe down a counter, but you might have to take a break. Or if you do something more physical, you might have to take a nap. So that becomes important. What modifications did you make in your bathroom, your shower, your kitchen? What modifications have you made in the course of what would be a quote-unquote normal day? Think about that also in the context of what you do around the house. Do you do laundry? Do you clean? Do you go shopping? Think about, again, how you may have modified those activities and how you may be doing them now. Or do you need assistance, for example, in going to the grocery store? Do you need assistance while you're in the grocery store? Do you need assistance unpacking the groceries? When you do laundry, does somebody have to take that laundry basket to the laundry room and help put the clothing in the laundry? Do they have to help you put it in the dryer? Do they have to carry it to the sofa where you maybe be able to sit down and fold it up? Do you vacuum? Do you do house cleaning? Do you have people come in? Do you use a Roomba to clean? Are you cleaning a small section at a time as opposed to cleaning the King's Castle? Again, are you breaking it up? Do you have to take a nap? Do you drive? Are you taking children to school? Are you attending doctor's appointments? How far can you drive at one time? Have you made adjustments in that? For example, do you have to make stops while you drive? Do you have to have someone take your kids to school or pick them up? Again, these are the kinds of activities that you may have modified because of your medical condition. And we want to explain how your disabling condition impacts your activities of daily living by what you're living now, not what it is that you did, but explain your day in terms of activities, modifications, the need for rest, the need for breaks, those sorts of things. That is the key to telling your story to the Social Security Administration about what you do in terms of activities of daily living and how your medical condition has impacted your ability to do those things. If you have any questions about your rights to Social Security disability benefits, call me today at 727-894-3188 for a complimentary consultation. Getting those forms right is crucial. Don't write a book, just tell the truth.